I could do better than this, y'all. Look how fake that looks. Look at that. I could do better than that. They did not care.
Yeah, they didn't care.
Probably you. We got a problem. 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 It's probably you. Yeah, we got a problem. We got a problem. We got a problem. We got a problem. We got a problem.
Yo, what's poppin', people? Call Star Green, back with you another video. Your first time following our channel, you love movie reviews, stuff like that. You guys make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Also, that video, yes, we finally saw it. We saw Karen, y'all. Look. We about to break down this entire film. We about to go through. I wrote so many notes on this film that I gotta break down all of it. Now, towards the ending of this video, we will be spoiling it because this movie needs to be spoiled. And I feel like if I spoil it, it's probably gonna make you want to see it more. So, you know, stick around towards the ending because, like I said, we'll spoil it towards the ending. I'll put it down below where you guys can see that at. But yeah, we just saw Karen, man. I can't believe him. Look, this, I'm not gonna lie, Karen was one of my most anticipated films of the year, just to see how bad this movie would possibly get. And let me tell you, this movie blew my expectations out the window. What y'all said. But let's go ahead and talk about it, man. Now, this is a movie that, however you say it, I thought a particular movie would be like this. And I thought Get Out would be what Karen is. This thing. But I thought, and you thought the same thing too, right?
Yeah. So when I watched the Get Out trailer, you know, admittedly, I think a lot of people might have been like, oh my God, it's going to be one of those movies. It's going to be that.
Yeah.
But like when you watch it, it's like, it is a little bit of that, but it's done so well. It's so subtle and it's amazing. This is exactly what Get Out could have been if it was delivered horribly.
Yes. So let's tell y'all.
Yeah.
We throwing Get Out in this in two different ballparks right here. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Now, first thing I'm gonna say, because I have a lot of notes written down. This movie has a lot of forced dialogue, right? Now I know you have to establish Karen. You know she's a racist. They established early on that she had the Confederate flag. She had people in her
just to emphasize how racist she is.
Yeah,
like
they weren't in there.
The very first shot of the film is Black Lives Matter on the chalk on the concrete. She's washing it out. Just emphasize.
Yeah,
immediately.
So, when I tell y'all, I'm gonna give you guys a lot of examples on how it's forced dialogue. But look, just watch this, y'all. She like, bitch. And that example one, but there's a lot more. Now, there's a couple of parts where I was like, okay, it's just over exaggerated a little bit, but at the same time, they've already established Karen is she's like this, you know. So we already know what we're getting when it comes to Karen. So scenes like this that should have bothered me, well, they didn't. Like, in any other movie, that would have bothered me. But watching Karen, it did not bother me at all. I was like, you know what? You've already established this girl like this. Why not? You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at you.
It's hard to tell if the movie wants you to take it seriously, but
that's the thing. But
it also feels like it wants to be comedic and self-referential.
I was sitting there saying, I'm like, does this movie want to take itself seriously or not? I'm like, there's certain points where it's like, okay, they're laughing at their own jokes, at their own mistakes here. But then there's some parts where I'm like, you hear the music and stuff. It's like a parody.
It's a weird tone.
I'm not sure. Oh, and I'm gonna get on those goddamn camera shots in a minute too. Boy, Jesus.
Oh, dude, one of these things, I know what you.
You talking about the little girl?
Well, but there's I'm just gonna say the word rain.
Yeah. You know what?
We'll talk about
we gotta talk about it right now, man.
Okay.
Look,
it was
I'm gonna tell y'all,
me.
I don't know what the budget on this film was. Look, I'm gonna pull up my notes because I wrote this down on my notes. Now, I want to say this. Like, if you were trying to name your kid Karen, don't do it. Y'all don't do it. After seeing this movie, don't do it, y'all. I'm trying to help you out here. But you were telling me, you were watching it with me, and you were telling me about something, man. You were telling me about there's a certain part in this movie.
No, it's everywhere in the movie now.
Yeah, and it's so unnecessary. Okay.
It's so weird. It's the weirdest thing ever.
Okay, y'all. If y'all don't think we BSing, y'all, there's certain parts in this movie where let me pull it up for you guys. So I know exactly what I'm talking about. And there's no reason why this is even there. So there's scenes like this where there is, let me put it to you. There's fake rain in the movie. And there's no reason for there to be any type of fake rain. Now you can tell it's fake rain by why?
So you can tell it's fake rain because first of all, you could barely notice there's rain dripping at all.
Yeah.
It's like very light.
Yeah.
And it's very obvious that it's like fake because the actors that are supposed to be getting wet, at least they're not wet at all.
Yeah, you can see her hair.
So light.
Her hair's not wet at all.
Yeah, and like when you do notice the rain, it's like so obviously fake. And
yeah, I'm like, I don't know what the budget on this film was, but come on.
But
like, what's the point of putting fake rain in the movie?
It was such a weird choice because it was like, are you trying to set an atmosphere with the rain and the like lightning or whatever? Because you must have, because you could have just shot this in the dark without needing fake rain.
Yeah, and the fake rain. What is? And it's not even that we're talking about like this scene. No, there's fake rain throughout the movie.
It happens at least 3 times.
Yeah, I'm like, why is this here? You know what I'm saying? Now, let's get on the actors. Now, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I might be a little different than a lot of other people. Now, let me talk about the girl that played our main character, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I think she did a phenomenal job. I don't care what nobody tells me. Tyron Manning, she plays Karen in the film. I loved her. I'm not gonna lie, I loved her. Like she definitely, like however they wrote her character, she nailed it all the way through. Oh, I feel like she was like the only one that like really took this thing seriously. You know what I'm saying?
It was like bad acting.
Yeah,
and bad
everybody.
dialogue,
okay, let's get out the way. Everybody had bad acting.
But
everybody
it was
bad.
like to the max of parody. At least she's capturing a character.
Yeah, dude, I loved her.
Everyone else was just awful.
I loved her. I don't care what nobody says, dude. Go watch it for her. She is into the role. Holy crap. Now,
it's like, I believe that the actress herself would be like this.
Yes.
That's how good it is in terms of like, just, I believe.
Even, it's funny because if you look at it, if you take a step back and say that people that we really call Karens in real life, they watching this like, come on, y'all, we ain't doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like, yes, you are.
She calls the manager. There's a scene in there where she has cameras and she directly points it at these people's houses. You know what I'm saying? I feel like even Karens are like, come on, y'all, this is a little too we don't do this goddamn much. But let's talk about some other. Yeah, like I said, Tyron Manning, man, she definitely killed the role. She's my favorite person in the entire movie, which is weird. But let's talk about somebody else. Let's talk about Malik. Let's talk about Malik and let me get her name right because I'm gonna mess around and get her name wrong. Jasmine Burke. That's her real name. I do not know her name. But these two, how do you feel? Okay, look, let me be honest. Both of these people can't act. Let's just be okay. Look,
no chemistry, nothing.
It's either they can't act or they have that bad of dialogue. Like, I couldn't tell.
To be fair, yes, the dialogue is atrocious. I don't know if you can make that work. So it's really hard to judge an overall actor's talent.
I couldn't tell. I'm like, yo, now there's scenes where they're going through like an argument and you could just tell it's not convincing.
They're not even feeling it. You can tell it's that energy it radiates. You're like, they're not even feeling this. Like,
well, if you guys want to know what the heck I'm talking about. So there's a scene. Let me see if I can pull it up in my notes. There's a scene where there's an argument they're have going on, right? And I'm gonna edit this part.
Yeah.
I can't. Okay, find it. They didn't even. Oh, I talk about that TV report too. I gotta talk about that.
Dude, I have so much stuff about this game. So it's a lot.
When the hell did they have that? Okay, it was 41. Alright, right here. I found it. Actually, I don't know if I can show it like this. Alright, right here. Hold on.
Yeah.
So there's a scene where they're arguing, and it doesn't even like feel convincing at all. It's like this whole entire scene right here they have going on, and they're talking about Karen, And if you sit there and you watch them argue, it's like, bro, y'all not mad at each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, you even saying that to me.
And yeah, they don't feel mad at each other. It feels like they don't even feel the scene like the actors themselves.
Yeah. So. Now, I'm not gonna lie. You were telling me, man. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care. Now, look, her acting ain't the best in this movie. But Jasmine Burke, bro, she is fine.
Oh no, I kept on saying it throughout the film.
Like there's later in
she is very attractive.
There's scenes later in the film where she has like on this black dress and stuff. I'm like, yo, they doing this on purpose. Yep. There's a scene where Karen's son is spying on her.
Yep.
It's like, yo, okay, I see what y'all playing here. I see what y'all doing here. But yeah, dude, she is gorgeous. I'm not gonna lie, she is freaking gorgeous. But there's scenes in here where they argue, and let me show y'all, man, these scenes don't seem convincing at all. Yeah, it just doesn't. We just sit back and you watch that, and you're just like, man, they not really mad at each other, you know. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't believe it at all. I don't even think the actors believe any of the dialogue. It just feels very forced. Doesn't really, it like simmers underneath that it's not real.
Yeah, and it just, like I'm saying, you gotta watch.
It's hard to explain.
Yeah, you have to literally watch the film to just see, like, yo, these people ain't really mad at each other. Like, it doesn't seem convincing at all. Yeah, but yeah, the acting all around just wasn't good in this whole entire film. Now let's talk about something, man. Because I wanted to talk about it, man. So if you guys seen the trailer, you guys know about, Karen, she ain't just a racist. Oh no. Karen got a whole family full of racists. She has this is hilarious too. She has a brother that you see like midway through the film, like third act or second act, you see him. And I swear, if you sit there and you watch him, you're gonna say, bro, this dude like Will Ferrell. Like, he looks like Will Ferrell for real.
Yeah, sort of.
He looks like Will Ferrell before what the hell we call Get Hard.
Racist cop Will Ferrell.
Yeah, like if Will Ferrell was a racist cop, it'd be this dude right here, bro. He looks exactly like Will Ferrell. You gotta watch it, see what we're talking about. But he's stereotypical, you know. I see a black guy driving a nice car and stuff like that. Oh, I'm gonna plant drugs on him, you know. So he's very stereotypical. Like I said, these are movies that there's scenes I should be getting pissed off at, right? But I don't, because I just take a simple step back and I'm like, this movie is goofy. Why am I'm not finna take these scenes seriously, you know. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just the stereotypical racist cop that you'll see in like these kind of little movies. And
I like the rookie cop though. I like the rookie cop.
Yeah, the rookie cop's likable. But yeah, there's nothing super memorable about him. He's like over the top, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would say though, I don't care what nobody says, bruh. He is definitely, I think, one of the worst actors in this movie. I know this movie's full of bad actors, or I don't know, full of bad acting.
It's hard to say.
Yeah, I can't tell if it's bad.
But he's certainly really.
Yeah, I
really
can't
bad.
tell if it's bad acting or what it is. But maybe I'm thinking maybe it's a dialogue problem.
It's probably both.
Yeah.
To be fair to the actors in this entire film, the dialogue is atrocious.
Yeah, this dialogue.
The plot is atrocious.
It's so forced, y'all.
It's just hard to really make that work.
Like, I'm pretty sure they're like, yo, am I really about to say this line? You know, I'm pretty sure that's half the people, even the racist cop, even Karen, people are like, yo, am I really about to say this line? You know? So I can't fully blame the actors on this one. I'm sorry. But yeah, he comes in, he's all goofy. You know, I ain't gonna lie. Spoiler alert, he died in this most funniest death. I'm not gonna lie. Him and her death is hilarious. I'll talk about that a little bit further. But I would say, yeah, he's a stereotypical cop, you know. But let's talk about something else. Now, these are two examples I have of this movie did not care. Example A, there is a certain scene. You can go ahead and talk about real quick while I pull up the clip.
Talking about the rain?
Yes.
Yeah. So there's like 3 scenes. It starts in this scene where she's catching him smoking. and it's supposed to be raining, and it's supposed to be a little bit of thunder or whatever, but like if you look and you really see, like, it's very hard to tell that it's just the rain is entirely fake, and it's very light if there is any, and she's completely dry, so it's like so fake. It's like they didn't even try, and it was so weird to me because it was like you don't have to have rain in this film to make the scene, you know, what it is.
So if you guys want, very odd. If you guys want to see exactly what he's talking about, there's this perfect scene right here. Now, what you guys don't see there is that it's raining, right?
It's supposed to be, yeah.
Yeah, but if you look at her hair is perfect, you know?
Yeah, she's completely dry.
Yeah, she's completely dry. I'm like, why is there fake rain here? Why did y'all have the need to put fake rain in this scene? And it's not even just this scene. It happens repeatedly 3 times in the film.
At
you
least,
see there is parts where there is fake rain, and I do not understand why y'all had to put fake rain in the film. Why am I getting mad over this? Why am I sitting there?
I don't know.
Mad? Why am I getting mad at Karen?
It's really funny. When I pointed it out, I was just laughing because it's.
Why am I getting mad at? It's Karen. Why am I getting mad at this movie?
Yeah, why do you care? I don't know.
It's got fake rain in it. Why am I getting mad at this?
No one really cared when they were making this.
Yeah, ain't nobody cared. The director didn't give a damn at all.
You could tell.
When I tell y'all the director did not care, I got a perfect example for you guys right here. So this is when I really like the rain part. Yeah, you could tell they didn't really care at that part. But there's a whole other part in this movie they did not care at all. So it's kind of towards the third act a little bit. But I'm gonna pull it up for you guys. Man, let me show y'all how much they did not care at all. So I'm not saying I'm the best at this particular type of stuff, but I know I'm better than them at this. So there's a particular part where I forgot what her name is looking at the news, right? And there's a report. And boy, let me tell y'all something. I could do better than this, y'all. Look how fake that looks. Look at that. I could do better than that. They did not care.
Yeah, they didn't care. It was very obvious.
They did not care. They did not care at all. I'm not even BSing y'all. I promise y'all, I could do better. I'm not, like I said, I'm not BSing y'all anything like that, but I promise y'all, I could do better than this. I could do better than this, y'all. This is embarrassing. They didn't care, y'all. They didn't care.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are my 2 prime examples, y'all. But let's keep it going. I'll talk about something else, because you know I'm big on camera work. Boy, but when I tell y'all, they swear they's doing something with these goddamn close-up shots, man. I look, y'all, when y'all see the film, you're gonna be bothered by it. You know, there's some films where close-up shots work. This film, it does not. I don't know what they were trying to accomplish with these close-up shots are. But if you sit back and you just sit there and watch, you just see how bad it is. It's like, no, those close-up, they don't work, you know? Go ahead.
It comes off as pretentious too. Like, it's like in a movie like Get Out, if they do close-up shots, they have meaningful purpose. They have a reason usually. This feels like, oh, this will be a cool shot. Like, I bet they'll take us seriously. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
When it doesn't have like any contextual meaning, you know? Like one of the close-up shots in Get Out where he's like being brainwashed basically, and it zooms in and there's like tears coming into his eyes. It's like there's purposeful reason.
Yeah, that works, but they freaking you sitting here and you watching these goddamn close-up shots, they don't work at all.
They feel very like
they don't work.
Off-putting, especially when like you've never established like how you're gonna do most of these shots in the first place. It just feels like you're throwing stuff at the wall almost.
Now, yes, let's get into it, man. The movie was terrible, y'all. I'm giving the movie like a 3 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoyed this film though. For a bad movie to say I really enjoyed it is crazy.
This is a cinematic masterpiece. 1 out of 10, but I loved it. 10 out of 10 experience.
I don't care. I think I'm gonna rewatch it tonight. I think so. I think we'll rewatch it, girl. I love this movie.
What a legendary.
Yes. Now we're gonna get into spoilers, y'all. The third act was by far my favorite. I do not care what nobody says. Spoilers, I don't care. I think just because we're spoiling the movie, I think this might make you want to go re-see it. Now, the third act is when all hell breaks loose. You know, Karen says "F it," and she breaks in. It's funny because it's like what's that word I'm trying to think of?
It's hypocritical.
Hypocritical, yeah.
It's like it's like she became the very thing that she was scared of happening. Yeah. Like her paranoia of like, oh, black people are just gonna burglarize, they're gonna, you know, start crime, blah blah blah. They're gonna break in, they're gonna, you know, harm me and my family. But like that's exactly what she's doing.
Yeah.
And it's just like the lack of self-awareness is crazy to me.
Yeah. So there's in the third act, it pretty much becomes Karen versus, I forget her name. I'm just gonna say her real name. Becomes Karen versus Jasmine Burke. That's pretty much what it is. And Karen breaks into her house to pretty much say, "F this, I'm gonna go kill her my damn self because I don't like these black people." That's pretty much what it is.
One thing I'll note, I'm not sure if this was purposeful. Maybe this was me seeing things, but as the movie went along, she started wearing more black clothing.
Yeah, she did. Yeah,
which,
you're right.
Ooh, I don't know.
So,
for this movie, that doesn't work. You know, like, you know how like black is usually a symbolization of evil or something in like fiction? That's always rubbed me the wrong way. And if they're trying to do that with this film, that ain't it. It's not working.
And yeah, we about to go into spoilers. And if y'all care about getting spoiled about Karen, come on, y'all need to check yourselves, y'all. But let's get right into some spoilers. Let's get on the third act. So in the third act, like I said, Karen wants to break into her home because she's like, "F this, I want to kill her."
Yeah.
Let's do this. Let's do this. So
it looks like she's having fun with it.
Yeah.
I gotta say, she does look like she.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all, this movie becomes stupid at this point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So oh shoot, my bad.
I mean, it was already stupid, but like this is like stupid.
So, like, let me show y'all something really stupid, y'all. So if someone is breaking into your house and they have a gun and you hit them on top of the head when they're not looking, what is your first? Let me ask you, what is your first instinct to do? And the gun drops out their hand. What's your first instinct?
Make sure you pick up the gun and keep it away from the person who is trying to kill you with that gun.
Well, in this movie,
then call the police or call someone that you trust, something like that.
Yeah. Well, in this movie, they do pretty much they do pretty much the exact opposite here. So let me break this down for you guys. So like I said, Karen breaks into her house. She's looking for her. She's trying to kill her, right? And whenever gets to jump on her, well, she don't look. She don't. As you can see, she don't go for the gun at all. She's like, "I'm gonna choke you out, goddammit." You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, what happens after the fact? She don't go grab the gun. So what do you think is gonna happen?
She grabs the gun.
Well,
after, for whatever reason, she stops hitting her, and then she starts to try to run away or something.
Yeah.
What? Like, what are you doing? You had her.
Yeah. So she beats her up for a little bit. It's like, "Karen, I got you." The black girl empowerment moment, right? So at the same time, Karen gets the gun back, and it's the most funniest thing because it's like she don't really want to shoot her. Every time she's about to shoot her, there's always some confrontation. Like it's always some victory speech, some BS. Like, why don't you just shoot? Look, watch it. Just watch this, y'all.
So many times that she could have shot.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. She's not shooting her at all. Just look how stupid this is. Ain't no one getting shot at all. Do you see what I'm saying?
To me, these are the most unrealistic parts of like these movies.
And this is why I have to ask.
It's like a real life scenario.
This is why I have to ask: is this movie taking us so seriously or not? Because I'm like, in situations like this has just become stupid. Look how many times she's not shooting her. Look at all this goddamn stupid victory speech. You know what I'm saying? Look at this goddamn victory speech she's got going on. Now, I'm not gonna lie though. Spoiler alert, dog. Karen ends up dying, and it's the most funniest crap when she dies. So her brother and the rookie cop end up showing up. Rookie cop is on our side the whole entire time. He's like, yo, this ain't right. Let me go ahead and fast forward to the part that Karen ends up getting shit. It's the most funny thing because her brother ends up getting shot, and that's funny too. But and then this girl gives a goddamn victory speech too. So I gotta let me show y'all something. Of course, she gotta say that corny line after that. It told you we're not going anywhere, dude. This movie is, oh my god, this movie is a cinematic masterpiece, y'all. And then like after that, you think she's dead after that. Oh, I got the wrong thing up. But you think she's dead after that, bro? This movie's a masterpiece. Y'all gotta go see it, y'all. For everything I told y'all, y'all have to go see it. I don't care. I give this movie a 4 out of 10. I don't care. Go see this. This is the only time I will ever give a movie a bad rating and tell you to go see it at the same time. So go ahead.
Cinematic masterpiece, legendary.
We're good.
I love
Boy,
it.
I cannot take this scene seriously at all with these stupid trumpets going on, man. Look, there's a scene right. It's about Black Lives Matter, stuff like that, right? Bro, how can you take this scene seriously when you got this crap in the background on the dude on the right? Just listen to this. I can't take it seriously with that stupid trumpet. I can't take it seriously. You know?
It's the best movie experience of this entire year.
Dude, I love that trumpet dude, though. That dude was hilarious, bro. That dude was hilarious to me. But yeah,
I don't think it's being topped this year. Yeah, no, I don't even think No Way Home's gonna top this.
Hey, all I'll say was this was one of my most anticipated films of the year, and it blew my expectations out the window. You guys should definitely go see it. So I see what the film was trying to do, like with the social injustice, racism, you know, a good teaching moment here. But I don't know if they went about it the right way. I'm not 100% sure. Overall, I did enjoy the film. For a bad movie, you know, I thoroughly enjoyed this film. I haven't enjoyed a bad movie like this in years. So that's why I would definitely say go check this movie out. You know what I'm saying? Go see it. Hey, y'all first time find our channel, the subscribe button. Also the video. Tell us your guys' thoughts when you guys see it. And stuff like that down below. So the ending, pretty much, yeah, Karen ends up dying. So with saying that, we'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.
Peace.
Dude, that was hilarious.